Good afternoon, everybody. How is everybody doing this morning slash afternoon? Actually, it's afternoon now. My bad. I've been up since about 6:30, 7 o'clock this morning, waiting for this game to come on. No beer in my system, no alcohol whatsoever. Just straight fanaticism is running through my veins right now. I would like to remind everybody that today is a t-shirt and hat game for somebody. It's a t-shirt and hat game for somebody. And to be quite honest with you, over my dead body. This is the only pregame show slash podcast slash come to Jesus meeting that you will need from here on out for the Buffalo Bills. And if you say I'm a liar, then you're a liar. This is powered by StreamYard and is fueled by the coldest dish that you can serve somebody. Revenge. This is Born and Raised, episode 16, 15, 16, whatever. Revenge time. All right. Like I said, if the Patriots win today against the Buffalo Bills, they will clinch the AFC East championship for the first time since 2019 when Tom Brady was last wearing a Patriots uniform. And to be quite honest with you, everybody is treating this game like we can't beat New England. Everybody's treating this game like New England should just wipe us off the map. I hear a lot of chirping. I heard a lot of chirping from Patriots fans this week. Matter of fact, I've been hearing a lot of chirping from Patriots fans since we lost the first game. Now, I just want to show y'all a screenshot. This is the current standings right now for the AFC and the NFC. As you can see, we are currently the 6th seed in the AFC. New England is currently the 2nd seed. And this game is huge today because if we lose and the Texans win, we drop to 7. We may drop to 8 after today, depending on what the Colts do with Phillip Rivers coming back. Yes, I said Phillip Rivers. He has left all 17 of his children and come back to play football. But as you can see here, the Patriots are nestled atop the AFC at number 2. And like I said, if they win today, the T-shirts and the hats will be passed out to every player in front of the Bills. A 5-year run, we done nothing. We did nothing with. Will come to an end if we lose this game today. It will come to an abrupt end. Right now, we're still a defending champion. If you want to beat the man, you gotta beat. You want to beat the man, you gotta beat the man, and this is the literal definition right here. That's gonna play out in front of your eyes. Now let's look at the inactives here for the Buffalo Bills. We got Terrell Bernard, Gabe Davis, Darnell Savage, Christian Benford, Tylen Grable, Badarian Mathis, and Chase Lunt. I wish we could have Bernard in here today. Gabe Davis being the inactive kind of surprises me. He has taken the most snaps out of the wide receivers ever since being called up from the practice squad. He's been a veteran presence for Josh Allen, something that's very welcome. But we got Josh Palmer in there. We got Dalton Kincaid in there. And usually when those two play, our offense functions at a high level, actually. I have to go and look and see why that is. Because if either we miss either one of them, the offense seems like he can't move the ball down the field, can't operate. Josh got nobody to throw to. And that's where we get one-dimensional and we get into a little bit of trouble. But here are the inactives for the Patriots. We got Swinson, Bryant, Gregory, Dupree, Chisholm, and the emergency third quarterback, Tommy DeVito. The Patriots still do not have Milton Williams. Why is that important? Ever since Milton Williams went down with an injury, week 10, the New England Patriots have allowed 132 yards per game on the ground. That is dead last in the NFL since week 10. This Patriots defense is not the same as it was week 5. Neither is the Bills defense. Speaking of that, Joey Bosa will play today. We also brought up Andre Jr. I forgot his last name. And Dane Jackson from the practice squad. So Christian Benford being out kind of scares me. Kind of worries me a little bit. Because Stephon Diggs went off on his last time. And I remember on the last pregame show, we don't have anybody for him. And that scares me. But this defense is different. We have somebody that we can put on multiple receivers that's playing out there right now. His name is Maxwell Harrison. We didn't have Maxwell Harrison the first time around. We didn't have Michael Hoyt the last time around, and we still won't have him because he tore his Achilles. But like I said, these teams are completely different from last time. Mike Vrabel, after a bye week, is 6-1 in his career as a coach. When did that one loss happen? That one loss happened in the 2021 playoffs when the Titans had the number 1 seed, sacked Joe Burrow 9 times in the game, and still lost 19-16 from walk-off field goal. Here's a caveat to that. Everybody's taking that and saying, oh, the Patriots at home, they beat him the first time. His record off of bye week is impeccable. So everybody's like, how are we going to overcome all of that, right? What are we going to do to counteract that? Here, let me show you something real quick. I had the graphic for it. Okay, I'm done now. I had a graphic for it. It won't load for some reason, but this is why that record from Mike Vrabel don't matter to me. Sean McDermott, as much as we get on him, as much as we crucify Sean McDermott, when we face a team the second time, this includes all divisional opponents, by the way. When we face a team the second time after they beat us the first meeting, the Bills are 8-0 in those matchups. So I doing this podcast has allowed me to interact with a lot of people. When people interact with me, you see the jersey, you see the hat, you see the background behind me. Oh, he's a fanatic. He picks the Bills to win every week. He's a fanatic. There's never really any logic behind anything. This is what they think when I speak and talk about the Bills. No, I do not have credentials to get on the field. I am not a member of the media. I watch and consume the sport of football more than your average person who could be a part of the media, which I will be soon. I'm somebody that sees the potential in the Buffalo Bills. What I have seen, recent memory, games like this, when Miami had the 5-game lead in the division and they were at one point the 1 seed, Tua led the league in passing. Everybody was all up in arms. Says, oh yeah, the reign of terror, the short reign of terror of the Buffalo Bills is over. The Bills would win 5 consecutive games They had to go to Arrowhead. They lost to the Eagles in overtime, which they should have won. It was up by 10 points at one point in that game. You know, they ran the table and beat Miami on Sunday Night Football to win the AFC East. Sent Miami to Kansas City where they would get waxed 23-7 because they don't do good in cold weather. Took the division away. Now, that involved Miami choking some games themselves. Miami helped us a lot. But what you see with these Buffalo Bills, especially when December comes around, the Buffalo Bills are extremely tough to beat in the month of December. So please spare me the winning culture bullshit. Spare me the fact that Mike Vrabel was a player for Bill Belichick when they won. I don't care. This is what I care about. When these Buffalo Bills got their back against the wall, when these Buffalo Bills come into a situation where if you beat them, you get a t-shirt and a hat because you won a division. In these situations, they respond. So what am I saying? What am I saying? This is what I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you what I'm saying. But this is my prediction for this game today. This is my prediction. And I don't care if you call me a homer. I don't care if you say I pick the Bills every week. I don't care if you say I'm unrealistic. I got the Bills winning today by double digits today. You know why? It was asked earlier in this week. They asked Josh Palmer. They asked Josh Allen. They asked Sean McDermott. They asked me. I don't know what they talking to me for. They asked me too. Did you know that this was a t-shirt and hat game today? Oh, it's what's that? You said t-shirt and hat? Nah, I didn't even know. I didn't even know that was going on. Bullshit. They know. They are well aware. You think somebody that ran the division for 5 years is gonna come in here and let a second year decent because we ain't gonna crown shit. You ain't done shit. Decent quarterback. Come down here and tell me what's about to happen. You about to see a highly motivated Buffalo Bills team. You are about to see a highly motivated Josh Allen. Congratulations on the child. I'm rooting for it to be a boy. So he could come play for the Bills too when he get older. Josh Allen and his son. Riding down Niagara with the Vince Lombardi trophy. Get used to it. Get used to it. It's going to happen eventually. Just like you say, I pick the Bills every year, every week, every day. You goddamn right. And twice on Sunday. What's today? Oh. Uh-oh. Somebody in fucking trouble. I'm telling you right now. All that humble bias, all this, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I know I'm an analyst. I don't fucking care. We kicking somebody's teeth down the throat today. All right. I wish it, and sometimes I wish I could play in this game. So I knock somebody the fuck out. I'm about ready. You see the jersey with the patches on it? I did this myself. Look, 60th anniversary. The captain. I'm a captain. My cousin played for the Bills too, Reggie Gilliam. I don't know that's my cousin. We should find out. Chris, what's going on? Good luck today, dude. Good luck today. Y'all got a bright future over there. But I'm sure somebody what up, Marcus? Going on? This one's for you. I'm picking. Show again. Show him again. Show him one time. Keep showing. I'm trying to show you now. Surprise. eyes, I got the Bills winning 34-21 today. We don't lose. We don't get swept. We don't. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about the Bills and the history and winning cultures and other relevant shit. We do not lose twice to the same team at all. The only exception is Kansas City. Because one year they beat us in the regular season and they beat us in the playoffs. Division-wise, absolute fuck. We do not lose games like this. So what happens if we do? I'll tell you. If we lose game, hats off to New England. You had an easy schedule and you took full advantage of it. You play who you got to play. It doesn't matter if your schedule is easy or hard. You still got to play the game the same. So hats off to them. I have nobody to be upset with than myself. Because we allowed you to come in here, uncharacteristically turn the ball over, penalties off the wazoo, lose by a last second field goal. You deserve the credit. You deserve all the accolades. And if you do this today, you deserve that t-shirt and that hat. What happens if we win today? You better not slip up. Because if you lose this game today, t-shirts and hats be damned. You won't see none of them. You lose this game today, you can lose the division. I promise you will. I promise you will. That's what I was telling y'all weeks ago. The division's still on. It's still on the table. Edward, Chris, Marcus, what's y'all score predictions today? I say 34-21 Bills. And yes, I pick the Bills every week. So what? It makes it more interesting when I lose. That's why I like being here. I'll be here, win, lose, draw, whatever. I am past the point of embarrassment of losing. I watched this team lose 4 straight Super Bowls. There's no way. There's no way I would hide if they lost. I will be over here, the person here, to tell you, congratulations. And this is why we lost. I watched this team too much, especially on this time of year. Way too much. This is the time to hit a strike. Greg Cosell came on, he was doing an interview with somebody, and it was discussing the Bills roster and everything. And that got Bills fans all up in arms. Right? He said the Bills are that talented. Outside of Josh Allen, they don't have anybody. They're not really that good. They're not that good of a team. And Sean McDermott and Bobby Babich and Joe Brady, they deserve more credit than they get. It sounded kind of offensive when he said it. It sounded offensive when he said it. He said it. But to be honest with you, he didn't lie. I mean, we don't have a Josh Allen, a dude that could take over the game. And on offense, even though we have a Josh Allen, it's sometimes not enough. Sometimes it is not enough. So this is what we should do today. The Patriots, like I said earlier, since Milton Williams been out, been allowing the most rush yards in the league, 132 yards per game. Pause, but I would run the ball down their fucking throats all day long. Now you got it. Now you have to stop me, not the other way around. Everything else follows after that. They are incredibly tough to stop Because now you got to worry about Cook running the ball. You got to worry about Ray Davis. You got to worry about Ty Johnson out the backfield. If I was Joe Brady, bro, I would expose New England. I would expose New England. My objective today, if I was either Sean McDermott or Joe Brady, would be to expose New England. So by the time they get to the playoffs, which I don't expect them to do much anyway, because I don't trust them. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. I don't care what they did this regular season. The playoffs is a totally different animal. I do not trust the Patriots in the playoffs, bro. I don't. Because Drake May, as good as he's looked, when last he played a high-profile game as a quarterback, in North Carolina versus Duke don't count. The Pop-Tart Bowl don't count. Okay? The New Orleans Bowl don't count. I'm talking about high stakes. I've seen my guy. I ain't seen yours. So, by default, advantage me. We've seen Mike Vrabel get the top seed in the AFC. Did he go to the Super Bowl? Did he go to the AFC Championship game? This winning culture he comes from. He does not winning culture in the postseason. He has moderate postseason success. I don't trust them. They look good now. But let us see you again in the playoffs. Go dog walk the Patriots. The more we see you, again, minus the Chiefs. The more we see you, the more we start to understand you. And then that's when we start pounding people out. Now, this is a division opponent. We see them more often than not. They look very good. Fuck the schedule. They look good. But looks be deceiving. I personally don't think they that good. I think if you got a pass rush, which Joey Bosa will be healthy and active today, by the way, I feel like if you generate a pass rush for 4, I feel like what's up, Keith? My cousin Keith, K. Cutter Brown. I feel like if you generate a pass rush for 4 and play excellent defense on the back end, you could dog walk the Patriots, bro. So are we ready to say, okay, Drake May is an MVP candidate? We ready to say he would just walk all over Houston? Because Josh Allen didn't even do that. He walking all over Denver? Shit, he walking all over us? He won by 3 the last time. And I gotta hear Patriots fans ask me or ask people, why are the Bills favorite today? We have 6 Super Bowls. They have none. When did we start getting put in the same sentence as each other? The minute Tom Brady left, your soul left. You've been looking for it ever since. Last time I checked, Drake May is Drake May. Drake May went to North Carolina. So that's another problem I have with him. I'm a Duke fan in basketball. Miami Hurricane fan in football. Ever since Tom Brady left, you ain't been shit. And I mean that with the utmost respect from the bottom of my heart. I cannot stand that arrogant ass fan base that think you had that lucky ass win week 5 where we had to play the most uncharacteristic fucking football we ever played under this regime. And you won by a fucking field goal. You know how pissed off I was? You know how many weeks I went pissed off? And I had to watch the smug, arrogant, fair weather pieces of garbage taught me and my fucking fellow Bills fans over some fluke ass win. Do it again. If you that fucking good, do it again. Because the best win you motherfuckers had this year was against us. And that's saying a lot. I think the Patriots, be honest with you, I think they fucking fool's gold. And I will be here later on at 8 o'clock, 8:30-ish, maybe, because I'm going to be out the house. I'm going to travel and come back. We're going to have a post-game show. You better hope you beat me today. You better hope, and you better pray you beat me today, because I'm going to let you know this right now. Everybody in the AFC is watching this game. If they see anything remotely useful of what the Bills defense will do today, they're going to use that against you. This is a copycat league. And there are better defenses that have the personnel to do what I want to do to you. I want to knock your head off your shoulders today, Drake. Hey, Drake. I want to. Mama said knock you the fuck out today. I've been hearing too much of this from motherfuckers that was in Tampa. They ran to Tampa. That's how bad New England was. They ran to Tampa. Now they're back. They said, fuck the Celtics. Fuck the Bruins. Fuck the Red Sox. It's back about the Patriots again, baby. We 11-2. Rah, rah. Oh, we about to win number 7. Wouldn't that be great if we just put the kibosh on that bullshit today? I already talked to everybody. They don't need a motivational speech. I talked to Joe Brady yesterday. Talked to Josh yesterday. So congratulations. I said, we've got some work to do, homie. They got some work to do today. They think that they're about to have hats and T-shirts on. Stephon Diggs, he think he about to have a hat T-shirt on today. Like, you about to step over my body and win this division. You have to beat somebody else. You have to beat somebody else. And y'all probably wondering why I'm talking so heavy when we lost to them. When I heard that press conference, when dude said, I didn't know that if they beat us, they can clinch the division. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. And y'all know that's bullshit. Because first of all, you play in the NFL, you don't know any clinching scenarios. No, I don't believe. I don't believe for a second. Point number 2. You ran this division for 5 years. You saw the Patriots do a rebuild in that 5 years. Find a quarterback that can help them compete with you. Because I talk all this shit. Drake May is a nice quarterback. Nobody's saying he's trash. I'm just saying he's unproven. And before the Patriots fan base comes up here and calls him Brady Part 2 or the Savior or anything else, let it play out. Let it play out. This is only year 2 of Drake May. He looks promising. He looks like he's going to be a problem for the next 5 years. I said the same thing about Mac Jones, though. Mac Jones looked it all right. Until he didn't. So, I don't know. What y'all think in the comments? Y'all can leave y'all score prediction in the comments section here. I was only going to be on for a half hour today. I wanted to give my little soliloquy of what I felt like was going to happen in this game. I have been charged up for this game for 10 weeks. It is week 15. And it is revenge time for the good guys. So, with that being said, we are going to be in the snow today. It is scheduled to snow in New England all game long and way after the game also. I don't know if there's going to be heavy snow. It's going to be probably like a little light dusting. Temperatures around freezing. This will be a running game. Well, no, let me take that back. New England will do whatever they can to have Stephon Diggs repeat his performance from week 5. But you really got to worry about Deshaun Butte. You got to middle because they use Hunter Henry a lot. Josh McDaniels has done a tremendous job putting Drake May in the best position to succeed week in and week out, and he don't deserve nothing but credit for that. I may be a rival, but I can recognize when game can recognize a game. You know what I'm saying? Keith, you said no games today. Step on next. Yes, absolutely. I want them to come out hair on fire. I want them to come out don't even worry about anything. Just play football how you know how to play football. I want you to play December Bills football because December Bills football. Now you see what I said earlier. You see what I said earlier, right? December football. This is what December football looks like. Yeah, put that here. I'm sorry, I'm joining a little slow today. This is December football right here. As much shit as we give him, as much as I say I will walk his ass out myself. Ricky, how you doing? I will walk Sean McDermott's ass out myself if he get anywhere short of the Super Bowl. But look, he is good for something. If a team beats Buffalo and then we end up facing them again in that same season, we win every single time. And this is not a record where we just played a bunch of cupcakes either. Let's let that be known too. Because our division is called Cupcake, even though we got the most wins in the AFC this year as a division. Thank you, Miami, for getting your shit together, for having that to happen, because it was just us in New England. Ricky, I got us winning 34-21 today. I think the Buffalo Bills are super motivated, Ricky. I don't know. Will you tell me what your score is today? But you don't. There's no fucking way. You don't know that if you lose, that they can clinch the division. There's no way you didn't know that. So for them to say if they don't know, it don't really bother them, it bothers the fuck out of them. And it should. If it didn't, it would be a different conversation about our head coach and about our GM and about, the people in our locker room. How we don't have dogs and, and things of that nature. If they didn't take offense to that, I would be pissed off. They take offense to everything today. They taking offense to people saying Drake May's better than Allen. They taking offense to Vrabel being a better coach than McDermott, which is very debatable. They taking offense to New England being back. It's a lot of things to be pissed off at today, folks. But there's only one thing we could do about it. Beat New England, tie this season series up at one piece, and pray that they slip up in one of these games. And we also have to win out. Because there is a scenario that the Bills can get the 1 seed still. Yeah, I know. Go ahead, roll your eyes. Go ahead, roll your eyes. Go ahead. Ricky, run the ball, throw it to the tight ends, use up the clock. Absolutely. Drake May cannot score on the bench. I think, Ricky, today, I don't know if you just popped on. Ricky, today, what we should do is run the ball because without Milton Williams, which they didn't have him for 5 weeks, he's been out for week 10. He's on IR. Should come back next week, I believe, or if not the week after. They have been the worst run defense in the league, allowing 132 yards per game. That is dead ass last. So everybody talking about this defense is good. Gonzo is an excellent fucking player. I wish I had Christian Gonzalez. Excellent player. Harold Landry, who they would thought he wasn't going to play. He's playing today. Harold Landry is an excellent player. Spillane is a good player. They got him from Pittsburgh. Marcus Jones is a good player. They have good players. But strip it down. Don't we look a lot fucking alike with each other? Don't we look similar? Because who's the game changer on New England's defense? Who's the game changer on New England's offense? You can say Stephon Diggs. You can say Pop Douglas. You can maybe use Drake May himself. Yes, we're gonna let cook today. We have to. That has to be the same game plan we had against Pittsburgh. We should have against New England. Run the ball down the throat, and don't even just use Cook. I would use Ty Johnson. I would use Ray. I would wear them fuck out. I really would, because I really don't think they're that good. They are not. I'm sorry, y'all. And I watched them multiple times this year. I watched them play the Giants. I watched them play the Bengals. I watched them play the. I watched them do. They got replays. You go on YouTube and watch them. They look like a great offense when Drake May is spreading the ball to everybody, and they running the ball for 5-6 yards a pop. Who that sound like? Who that sound like? Us. So my question would be, Sean McDermott, you played against Josh Allen White. Do you know how to beat Josh Allen? Make him one-dimensional. If you make Drake May do everything himself, Drake May will get destroyed. He accounts for, and this is why I say that, he accounts for a lot of their points, a lot of their yards, but he's not asked to do a lot. He is not asked to do a lot. So if you force him into a situation where he has to do a lot, I don't know how he will respond. There's only one way to find out, though. I would blitz the shit out of him. I don't care. You beat me, I don't care. Blitz him. Get in his face. Speed up his internal clock. Get him off a rhythm. Because when they're on rhythm, it's hard to stop the offense of New England Patriots. Knock them off keel. You know what I'm saying? The same thing that they'll try to do to us. Do to them. Now, Christian Benford is out, y'all, so that's a bummer. He's had a pretty good season, man. So far, he had a forced turnover in each of the last 2 games. He will be out with a toe injury. So Terrell Bernard's out also. Shaq Thompson, baby, the unheralded hero of the defense so far. We got Bosa back out there. And I heard a little birdie tell me, whenever you need Bosa the most, he ain't there. Well, we need him the most today, Marcus. And he's here. And he's here and he's ready. Before I go, though, one thing I need to say to y'all. Win, lose, draw, whatever, I enjoy doing this podcast. I love bringing this content to you all. And I will continue to bring this content to you all. I've been talking to my constituents. We've been talking about doing maybe a live during a game or not just a Bills game either. I'm talking about live during any game, especially with the playoffs coming around. I'm going to have playoff coverage. I'm not just going to cover the Bills. I'm going to have playoff coverage, okay? Because this is the best time of the year. This is the best time of the year. Speaking of playoffs, thank you, committee, for leaving Notre Dame out and putting Miami in. It only made sense. We beat them. Thank you. Yeah, that whole thing, and that too. One day we gotta have a conversation about the college football playoffs and why it's so difficult to just put 16 fucking teams on the field, let everybody play out for it. That's another conversation for another day, though. They get that shit wrong constantly. I'd have been had a 16-team playoff a long time ago. But so we are prepping for game time. I gotta go get up out of here. If you're watching the game today, Channel 4, where we usually are. If you got a Sunday ticket, somebody need to borrow your passcode real quick. Or you can just invite me over to your house. You drink beer, I'll bring some. What else? The radio, it'll be on WGR 550. If you're driving and you're running some errands, you want to listen to it, you got to go on the radio because the Odyssey app does not let you listen to the game for some fucking reason. Where would you rather be, though? 9-4 on the road. A chance to make a real statement. The Patriots made a statement in your house. Now it's time for you to make a statement in theirs. And that statement is, you may win the division this year, but you ain't doing that shit today. And with that being said, folks, I will see y'all later on the Born and Raised post game show. Good luck to all involved. Praying for no injuries. I don't like seeing people get hurt. Thank you for the folks that tuned in. And thank you for tuning in every week because I am here in the Bills jersey just as long as the Bills game is on TV. Signing off. I'll see you folks later. Let's go Bills. Beat the Patriots.